The number 3 has tremendous importance in Judaism, in life, the existence of the world. And we find a very interesting verse in last week's Parsha, also related to the number 3. So I want to share this with you, but prior to that, let us all say, Mizmor L'Soido, chapter 100. Mizmor L'Soido, Ril Adonai Kol Haaretz Yimdes Adonai B'Simcha Bo Lefanav V'Nono, L'Uki Adonai Elim Hu Osanu V'Lo Nachnam V'Tzoi Marisa Bo Yishor B'Soido Chatzroisa B'Silo, Hoydo Lebachu Shemoi Ki Tov Adonai Le'Olam Chasdo V'Yador V'Dor Emunasoi. Let us give some tzedakah, especially now. Even Ashkenaz already started saying slichas. Tzedakah is always a great catalyst for all blessings. And especially we need a blessing for the safety of our soldiers, for the return of the hostages, and for number 3. What do I mean? So there's a verse that we had read this past Shabbos. It says the following: "Ulesitcho elyon al kol hagoyim," and to place you higher than all the nations, asher also, that he made, God made all the nations, lishila uleshem uletiferes. Lishila for praise, uleshem for a name, uletiferes and for glory. Listen to what the Zohar says, and I'll read it to you in Hebrew and translate. Zakoi inon Yisrael ma'amin da'alma. The Jewish people are fortunate than the nations of the world. The Kudsha berichuhu, because the Holy One, Israel behu, desires them. The Iskene behu is named by them. Now, the name by them, simple meaning is, we know Bnei Yisrael, the Jewish people, Am Yisrael, the Jewish nation. Yisrael, which is 5 letters, Yud, Shim, Reish, Aleph, Lamed, is also subdivided in 2 words, Yasha, which means straight, a straight connection, Kael, to God. So in our name itself, we have godly presence. And he continues in the Zohar, V'ispoyer and glories in them, which is basically what the verse says. What does that mean? What is the concept? Why 3? And why particularly those 3? So listen to what Reb Levi, the Rebbe's father, says. The number 3 is intrinsically connected to our patriarchs, Abraham, Yitzchak, and Yaakov. The Torah, Mount Sinai, was given, and there is a list of over 10 concepts that are related to the number 3, was done on the 3rd month of the year, Nisan Iyar Sivan. It was given by Moshe Rabbeinu to the intermediary of Moshe Rabbeinu. Moshe Rabbeinu was one of 3. And it goes on. Torah, Nevi'im, Kesuvim, Tanakh, etc., etc. But here Reb Levi says the following. When it comes to the godly sfirot, godly attributes, the first 3 Chachma bin Adas, the 3 intellectual ones, and then we have Chesed, Gevura, Tiferes. Chesed, benevolence, Gevura, severity, and Tiferes, beauty. Regarding our patriarchs, we know Avraham was Chesed. Avraham was always giving. Avraham was kindness. Avraham was love. Avraham Ahuvi. God tells him, relates to Avraham Avinu as my beloved. Now, Chesed is a wonderful thing, but sometimes it could have a fault. In fact, the fact that Avraham Avinu blessed Yishmael, we still feel today the blessings. Yitzchak, severity, is related to Gevura. Pachad Yitzchak, the fear of Yitzchak. Yaakov is Tiferes, which is a fusion, a blend of Chesed and Gevura, which is compassion. We also have Kohen, Levi, and Israel. The Kohen is Midas HaChesed. The Levi is Gevura. Yisrael, the rest of the people, is where we have Tiferes, that beauty, that connection with Hashem. The relationship that God has with us, it also reflects these three impulses. First, it says Israel. He desires us. The word Israel also comes from the word Reusa, will, which is the supernal chesed, supernal kindness. Kinui, v'iskene, kinui says the word kinui has the same numerical value as the word Elokim, 86. Elokim represents severity. And then finally he says, Ve'espoer tiferes, beauty, glory, is what Yaakov Avinu is what Yisrael is. And these are the three qualities, the three impulses which God bestows upon us. And obviously we are praying, please God, we want the third Beis HaMikdash.